So there is plenty around the city of Youngstown that's hidden in plain sight. Things you may drive or walk past every single day, but they had some significance in years past. Throughout the month of November, Andrew DePaulo will be highlighting the city's hidden past. So Andrew joins us now to tell us more about this. Good morning to you, Andrew.
Hey, Krista, I got to tell you, this series was so cool to shoot. Over the past couple of weeks, I was going around the city of Youngstown with Bill Lawson, the executive director of the Mahoning Valley Historical Society. Just mind-blowing to see the different items around Youngstown that contributed to its past in building up what was and still is a great city in the city of Youngstown. This week we focus on Youngstown's east side. What was now known as Campbell was actually known as East Youngstown, and two different buildings that contributed greatly to the steel mill industry and the people that worked in the mills throughout those many years.
Since the 1800s, the steel mill industry molded the fabric of Youngstown. Miles and miles of mill buildings lined the streets in every part of the city, and that especially was the case in then East Youngstown and now Campbell, with Youngstown Sheet and Tube. The company's past wasn't always the best, and what was an altercation between mill workers and guards in January of 1916 led to a strike. But it was because of that strike that led Sheet and Tube to enact better working conditions and create housing and even a hospital for the workers, both of which still stand today.
It was a response to a problem that the owners and managers of the company knew they had, which working conditions and living conditions were poor. And in order to prevent further union activity and strikes, the company was very proactive in actually intervening and helping workers.
The hospital, which is visible from Wilson Avenue but not accessible, was a fully functioning hospital until it closed in the late 70s and early 80s.
In response of the riot in the 19-teens, Youngstown Sheet and Tube not only established a hospital, but these apartments, over 200 apartments right up the road, to provide Youngstown Sheet and Tube workers and their families a better way of life.
The houses were constructed between 1917 and 1920. They were the world's first prefab. They're all solid concrete, rebar reinforced structures with clay tile roofs. When this opened, it was truly the world's first modern apartment complex. Hot and cold running water, electric, gas. Some of the richest people on earth didn't have electric, and all those amenities in 1918.
The Youngstown Sheet and Tube housing still stands on Delmar Avenue, and 194 of the 248 units are still standing and occupied. For WFMJ Today, I'm Andrew DePaulo.